Okay, in this video I shall be explaining how to debug an incoming mail server. Like yesterday, I noticed the email wasn't coming on one of the servers, so I decided to debug it, and I'll show you the process. The basic thing, one thing is the email was not showing up in Thunderbird, and there was also a message. I noticed it wasn't actually a pop-up; it was just a notification that one of the domains, certificates have expired. So I thought it could be either space or it could be a certificate. Incidentally, it was a certificate, but what I did is I logged into the server and then I used df-h to see the space. The space here, you notice it was like 90, above 90%. So what I did is I went into the sorted all of this. One easy way is you just take all of this and then you go F9 and sort it by size. I mean, actually, it'll come up with the sizes of all of the directories. The way you do it is escape 9, that is like a shortcut to press F9, and then it will go into the menu. Notice it is here. Then I press enter, and then it is, no, it's like, yeah, show directory sizes. So it's basically escape 9. What did I do? Escape 9. C, and then I. Yeah, okay, so I did escape 9 CI. Here's what happens. I did it so fast, even I forgot what I used to do. So what I want to do is I want to see all of the sizes in the directories. Instead of using du, the command, I'm using Midnight Commander. So I'll do that a bit slowly. And this MC is for Midnight Commander. I'm inside the server. Okay. Tab is to move between these two left and right screens. You can use either one because the directory is the same. I'm in the main / directory. Actually, I'm not. I need to go cd space / and now I'm inside the main / directory. Now you can see all of the main root directory files. Escape 9 CI, which is a shortcut for this thing. Escape 9, go into the menu, which is F9. See, it says for F9 is for pull down menu, so you can press F9. The reason I press escape 9 is because in case there is any mapping issue between the terminals and the servers and the desktop that you're using, the F9 might not go through, but escape 9 is also an alternative to pressing F9 for terminals. So the escape character will go through, the 9 character will go through, even if the function keys are not mapped. This is something related to Unix, but so I just have a habit of doing escape 9 because it just works everywhere. So you can, the technical thing is F9 or escape 9 to get into the pull down menu, and then C, or you can move with the arrow keys. C is the shortcut for the command, and then inside the command this I, you notice a small I, that is to see the directories. Oh, there's also says the shortcut is control space. So if the C space means control space, so I don't have to go escape 9 CI to come to this option. The shortcut is control space. Okay, so I press enter, and now what will happen is it showed me only for this directory that was selected. So I'm going to first select all that. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing the plus sign on the keyboard. Either it's shift plus or the numeric keypad plus, and then you will get this menu and select. This files only should not be selected. By default it usually isn't, so you just press enter. Now all the files and directories have been selected. Now I can do escape 9 CI, which is my habit, or just control space. I'll try that later. So what it's doing now is totaling up all of the space in all of the directories. So it's going through all of the directories, the whole file system, and it is totaling up the space. This is what I did as a part of debugging it to find out which directories are using up the most space. Now this is not sorted, so I'll do escape 9, right? Sort, I press S for sort, and then space bar, or I can also press S directly. And I'm also going to do R for reverse, and then that's it. So look at this. We have got proc directory is 131 GB. That's actually this 131 GB is because of either the virtual memory or something else, but we're not going to be going into the proc directory because it's filled with virtual files which are mapped through the operating system. It is not they're not really actual files on any hard disk. So this var directory and all the other directories have, except for the dev directory, there is this directory, the dev directory, and the proc directory. These are special directories which you don't have to worry about in terms of space, because they're not necessarily directly linked to physical files on the hard disk itself. Okay, so var is the most. So what I did is I went into var, and then inside var I did the same thing to get the space. And now what happened is, see here the difference is I did it on the double dot. That means the directory itself, so it actually I did not have to select all the directories. If I'm in the main slash file system, there is no double dot directory available, so then I have to actually select all of them to get the sizes. Here I just have to be on the double dot directory to select the size option, and it will show me all the sizes. Now if I sort by, yes, it's already sorted. So okay, so this one is on the top, so it's 12 GB for www. Inside www we have HTML as expected, and then in here we have okay, default site. Inside the default site I had videos, so we have videos. Actually now DocuWiki is higher because I moved a lot of the videos into another server, so that's why it has reduced. This is just to show you how to find out which directories have how much space and what to do about them. That's your decision as to where you want to move your data and how do you want to manage the space. So the space was not an issue. Then what I did is I went into the dovecot directory. No, actually I did certbot bot, CERT. This is a program that allows you to manage the certificates for Apache very easily. It's already set up, so you don't have to worry about that in this server. So what I did is for remote support and atrc.net.pk, these are the two domains that were connected to the server related to the incoming. I actually said press, like selected, like I would press 4, and then I said up and renew it. Like for example, I'll do that again, press 4, and then press 2 to renew the certificate. Since this is limited by the amount of times you can do it, and you shouldn't do it unnecessarily. I did it yesterday, so that's for a whole year. It has been renewed. So that's what I did for these two domains. Still, that did not solve the problem. I'm just pressing Control-C to get out of there. Then I went into the dovecot directory, which is the POP server, POP and IMAP server. There I already had this program called create SSL key. The thing is, if you're doing some process and you actually get it working, put it inside a script so it is easy. That is one of the important objectives of this video, to explain that how you can save a lot of time in administration by automating your own tasks. See, notice, I'll open it here in the beginning of the screen. See, what happened is I had method 1, method 2, method 3. There are multiple methods which were tried. All the others are commented out. The one that was already working is here. So all I had to do is run this program, and it would update the server keys which dovecot is actually using. So if you see the, okay, ls-l. See, we have dovecot.conf .conf So inside the dovecot configuration file, we just making sure that these keys, see SSL is activated and the cert keys are here. So the Let's Encrypt has already updated these. And then this one, this cert key here, which is in this directory, see in etc dovecot server key and server.crt, this is created by this script. So when I ran this script and I updated these keys, these are basically self-signed keys for the POP server. So what happens is it gets the job done. So I updated the IMAP and POP server keys, which are in the etc dovecot directory, and it started getting the emails. Okay, so that was, and the other part is that you should make a script of the commands that actually work, so that you don't have to worry about them and do the process again or finding out which methods are working for your server. Thank you for taking the time to see this presentation. I hope you provide some feedback so we can improve our courses. And if you have any comments about any of these topics, you're most welcome. Here is the contact information. There is my email and these two websites. And you are most welcome to visit them and see if there is anything interesting. You will find a lot of useful resources on these websites. And hope you visit them to gain some useful resources. That's all for this presentation. Thank you.